Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important case on penny stock additions. The issue in the present case before the Gujarat High Court was that if there is a huge time lag or there is a huge time gap between the purchase of shares and the sale of shares which is being alleged as penny stock transactions, and where it is proved beyond doubt that the assessee is an investor and even the amount of the alleged transactions is not very big. So whether all these circumstantial evidence give a finding against the revenue that it is not a penny stock transactions or accommodation transactions. This issue has been taken up by Honorable Gujarat High Court in the case of Principal Commissioner of Income Tax versus Damodar Jago, and this case is reported in 482 ITR at page number 154. The date of the judgment is 7th December 2023. In the present case, the assessment year involved is 1213 and 1112, and the AO has received the information from the investigation directorate that the assessee is involved in some penny stock transactions, some accommodation entry transactions, and on the basis of the report received from the investigation wing and ignoring all the submissions of the assessee that the assessee has paid the security transaction tax, that all the transactions have been done through the banking channels, and even the explanation of the assessee that the assessee cannot think such a long time before that he will enter into some accommodation entries because the time between the purchase and the sale of shares was very huge. So all these factors were ignored and the additions were made. These additions were upheld by the Honorable CIT appeal. The AO main allegations for making these additions were that the price of the scrip in 2008 was ₹100. It increased up to 1000 in 2011, and then it suddenly decreased up to 50 in 2012. It was the contention of the learned assessing officer that the financials of the company does not support such a deviation in the share price, and the company do not have a business activity which can justify the huge market price of the share. It is also the case of the learned assessing officer that the sale and purchase transactions were concentrated within hands of some few persons, and the entry operators do not have the credit worthiness to justify the transactions. But the assessing officer, ignoring all the contentions of the assessee and by relying on these allegations, made the addition which was upheld by the CIT appeal. But when this matter came to the tribunal said that in the present case the purchase of the shares were made very early and there was a very big gap between the purchase and sale transactions, so it can be safely said that the assessee cannot make his mind to enter into such unwanted transactions such a long time before, and there is very circumstantial evidence that the assessee is an investor and even the alleged amount is very small. So it cannot be held that the assessee will enter into these type of transactions for such a small amount. So on the basis of these submissions of the assessee, the tribunal gave the relief to the assessee, and when this matter came to the High Court, the High Court said that in the present case there is no substantial question of law involved, and the appeal of the revenue was dismissed, and the revenue filed a special leave petition also before the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court also, by relying on the earlier judgments, dismissed the appeal of the revenue which is reported in 482 ITR at page number 166. So friends, from the conclusion of this case, it can be said that in penny stock transactions, when there is a big time gap, when the amount is small, and when the assessee is able to demonstrate that assessee is an investor and the assessee has invested into the shares for the investment purposes, then just on the basis of the investigation report, the additions cannot be made. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Principal Commissioner of Income Tax versus Damodar Jago, and this case is reported in 482 ITR at page number 154. and the date of the judgment is 7th December 2023.